Morstead to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. This complete to a man they went against in practice for years, Devontae Parker. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A run with a second-year man. That's Ramondre Stevenson. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He's got room at the 30. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He is going to find Hill here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Still about 3 yards shy of it first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here's Jones, throwing on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. He'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. Folk's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Hurry, ready.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Here's Jones. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
But I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Ready. 10 seconds.
A run with Mostert up the middle. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
Ready, go.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. On second down, Mostert. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll run the draw with Mostert. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for the Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Hut.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 83 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready.
Running on first down with Gaskin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. They give him 13 yards there. Fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Juwan Bentley there to get him down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And this is Parker, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Jones to throw on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Ready?
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. Left tackle Eric Fisher, the former Kansas City Chief, the guilty party.
Still first down.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Here's Mostert, and he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The two are going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 25 on second down. Tua, and going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Tua going to run the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots ready to get the football back. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Nick Folk for the point after. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
That's good for the Miami
They hand it off to Mostert. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. And this obviously about as short of a field goal as you can get. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward. Yeah,
probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Jones. Open man down the field is Henry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 68 yards. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the set.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Dolphins, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.